traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, and this is my analysis of the Aussie dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way all the way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. But first, don't forget to check out my website, fxpipcollector.com, if you'd like to get access to my swing trade signals, my daily members-only live streams on Zoom, and my 34-video trading course are included for only $30 per month. So anyways, on the Aussie dollar monthly time frame, as you can see, a very weak Aussie last month, really all across the dollar pairs. And it definitely does make you think that it is more likely to go down and do this, which would probably be 5 waves down, or maybe it's going to be another 3 waves down for more like a WXY pattern. I am honestly still not ruling out the possibility that this does go up like this, especially with the presidential election today, but honestly, it's probably more likely that it will keep going down. Heading down to the weekly time frame, we definitely did get a breaker structure. Now, this is all like 3 wave patterns everywhere you look. I mean, I think this is a WXY. This is 1, 2, 3 waves up right here. This is another 1, 2, 3 waves up right here. So that definitely does lead you to believe that we're looking at some sort of a flat, which would likely be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down, or likely a WXY, which would be a 1, 2, 3 waves down for the wave Y. Either scenario, let's take it down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we finally did get that breaker structure, which I think proves that this whole move down is over. Now, this move down is either a wave A of Y for a WXY pattern, or this move down is a wave 1 for a 5 wave pattern to the downside, which means either scenario, we're probably going to go up to one of these higher Fibonacci levels for an ABC of B for the WXY, or an ABC of 2 for the 5 wave downtrend. Either way, it's exactly the same setup and exactly the same trading strategy. Heading down to the 4 hour time frame. Now that we have this breaker structure, I think that we do have a complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave trend. I think we ended up with an extended wave 5. That's why it stretched out so much. But either way, that's not really important. What's important is that we do most likely have the end of a trend. And most likely it will go up and take out this high right here. So more than likely over the next few weeks, it's probably going to make its way up to one of these two Fibonacci levels for either an ABC of B or probably an ABC of 2. It could form, some sort of a complex correction like a WXY or a flat also. Heading down to the 1 hour time frame. So we have these huge gaps on all the dollar pairs over the weekend. Most gaps do fill within 3 days, so there probably is a pretty good chance that it will fill. My problem is I think that pretty much every single trader out there knows that there's a big gap and that probably will fill. Gaps don't always fill, and they don't need to fill right away. This thing could literally trend up for several weeks, making an ABC of B or an ABC of 2, and then once that B or 2 is over, that's when it goes down and fills the gap. So I definitely wouldn't trade based on the fact that there's a gap right there, because it definitely doesn't have to fill it now. It potentially could go up and make a B or 2 for several weeks before it actually does go down and fill the gap. Either way, today is the U.S. presidential election, so definitely be careful. I personally am now looking for long since we have this breaker structure, but there could be some major volatility today, especially when the election results start coming in. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, which is linked down here in the corner. And as always, thank you and happy trading.